Anyone? Bueller?
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh yeah.
Are we ready to go? You said you were trying to set everything up.
Training wheels are coming off.
Just
where's
the
silence for 15 minutes? You guys will sit in silence for 15 minutes.
No, I was waiting for Tim. He said he was.
I'm here.
Okay, all right, let's go. I'm waking up, getting out of bed, put on my clothes, put on my stuff in my bag. I am ready to go talk to this friggin' goddamn Kerchak.
Kachak.
Kashak.
Cash the check. That's how you remember it. Shakul arises as well, and he's been enjoying Brolin's company, so he's gonna tag along with him.
Okay. I like that. So, I'm not even gonna eat breakfast. I'm gonna go, accept, Shakul's offer to join me. And I'll say we have a small meeting to go to. We're gonna go look for Kashak.
I'm gonna get up and get changed and all that happy horse shit. I'm gonna go up to Brolin. We'll find Brolin and Shakul and ask him, do you guys need just to go and keep an eye on the outside at least? I don't need to go inside, but do you want an extra person?
Did you tell us all about your exploits with him from yesterday?
I think I told you guys about, like, when I bought him the overly expensive keg.
I think...
I remember that.
I do think that it might be best if he... Oh, he already knows we're all together. So yeah, then you can come.
Okay.
I was gonna say stay back, but it actually doesn't matter because he knows we're all together anyway.
As long as Beach doesn't come, because he still thinks that Beach killed Scatterjaw. I don't think that he believes me.
I'm standing by the door with my pack on, just angrily staring at everybody.
Why are you angrily staring?
No, just sorry, not angrily, impatiently, just waiting to go.
Alright, let's go.
Do you think that Beach
I didn't know it was...
Bitch tornado.
Alright, let's go. I didn't... Alright.
Anyone? Bueller?
All right.
Yeah, we're going out the door. I'm walking around town.
So, as
for any
you,
signs of Kashak.
your meeting was set by Xerneas to be in the same hall that is at the base of the staircase. It's the hall that you met Xerneas in the first night you were here. And as you open that door, you see Kashak and one other lizard man wearing a similar scarf around his neck, or a scarf with a similar marking to the Shatterjaw symbol around his neck, sitting at the left of Kashak. Xerneas is at the head of the table, and there are 3 chairs opposite the 2 lizards. They seem to be talking amongst themselves, and as you arrive, they all stand, and Xerneas motions to the 3 chairs.
Alright, and I will take the one in the center.
I'm gonna sit to the right of Brolin.
I'm just going to sit cross-legged on the floor. In the middle of it.
I'll stand by the doorway.
Are you coming? You're not coming into the room, or are you gonna just stand outside the room?
I'll come into the room, but I won't sit down with you guys.
Okay. Alright, so I will extend a greeting to him. I will say, hello, I heard that you had an encounter with one of my friends yesterday. She seemingly overpaid for a price, a keg of ale for you, which I also kind of find funny. How does today bring you?
We are well, Master Dragon.
I know that we got off to a rough start the other day, and we obviously have our difference of opinions on things. But,
difference of opinion is one way to say it.
yeah, There's probably a lot of ways of saying it. But I
Ooh.
also... Ooh,
A member of your group, your crew, killed my captain and the first mate. So, what we want is his head. I know you're not going to give us that now, are you?
no. Mostly because I honestly don't know where he is. He left us. He was with us for a very brief period. Probably our only interaction with him was being... Or actually our only commonality with him was being prisoners on a boat. Didn't know him before that. And he left the next day. I don't know that much about him. I know he's an arrogant little guy. But
We all fought him together, Brolin.
I mostly did not.
That's true.
Beach here likes to take pride in the work he does, and he was pretty proud of that fight. But in our defense, we were...
I didn't do much
trying
either. I'm
to-
just saying, don't be so evasive.
Well, I mean, you were claiming the kill on him yesterday, so... yeah, so... Our main thought in why we did what we did was to stop being prisoners. We saw an opening, an opportunity to get free. We were wrongfully accused of trespassing on land, and they kind of just picked us up because they said they had to. So we were trying to find any way out, and defending the only place that we had encountered since the prisoner boat seemed to be our way out, so now we're free. I'm sorry that it came at the cost of your captain's life. But short of killing anyone here, I'm willing to try to amend this however we can.
I don't believe that Kashek is going to find anything you offer as an amendment to losing a great leader like Shatterjaw. But Kashek, you have to understand, given Coltheron's current voted course of action in attempts to establish a known city and not just be hidden, your raiding of the Peacwood borders halt progress on that. Our friends here are agreed to act as our emissaries to the Peacwood capital, since they have access that we do not. Is that correct, Master Brolin?
Yeah, from what I understand, we have access to plenty of places that you guys are currently not welcome at, but we might be able to alleviate some of that tension if we can make some diplomatic communications with the Empress.
You don't expect us to stop being pirates, now do you?
Listen, you can't stop what you've known your whole life. But if there is anything I would ask, it would be to maybe take your pirating elsewhere, a little bit away from where you're trying to, where other people that you know are trying to make a quiet life for themselves. Try to take some attention away from them. Maybe there's something else further down south or something.
We hunt the gnome. If we find him, will you stand in our way?
I
I'll
will.
stand by your side. Would you?
For all I would do, I would.
Well, I mean, I don't speak for everybody here. We're all of different mind on things. We do have similar goals in some of our... some of our goals kind of are similar, but I don't have any affiliation to that man us all. So, I wouldn't stand in your way, personally.
Keshik takes a moment to whisper something to the other lizard at the table. And Xerneas addresses the whole group. It seems that not all of you are of the same mindset. Are you not all agreed in aiding our cause here and setting up a village?
And I will stand forward and say I absolutely am in agreement with that. I see that you're trying to...
I understand you are, Mr.
Yeah.
Bowler, but I'm talking to the rest of the group.
I'm gonna walk forward, kind of approach the table, and look at him. You know, Xerneas, I am trying to get a hold of the Empress and see if we can set up which you and your people can retire at, if you want to say. I'm all for that. Look at Kerchak and say, stand in your way if you want to go kill the person that killed your captain. You're more than welcome to. But I'm telling you right now, that little guy right there, and I'm going to point to Beach, and I'm going to say, but if you try to kill him, I think you're going to have a lot of problems. You want to kill the person who actually did it?
Keshek just kind of glares at you and chuckles to himself and just says,
Thanks for the ale, elf.
Oh, anytime.
And Xerneas, I'd be more than happy to help you and your people settle down away from the pirate life. I just don't see how Kashek's gonna let that happen.
As Xerneas stated, the decision to settle a city was voted on by all of us. I myself agree that it would be nice to have somewhere to go. That's not this horrid tunnel. I'll stop the attacks for now. But I still want to know where that gnome is. None of you seem to be able to help with that, so I guess our business here is finished.
Alright, good talk.
he stands and leaves, and Xerneas is left, waits for them to completely leave before you guys, or before speaking to you all. And he says, you have my thanks, acting as emissaries. Obviously we can't send our own people into Peacwood. One, because we're not welcome, and two, because we just don't know where the blasted place is. However, I don't have much to offer you in means. There are some horses at the entrance to the tunnels. My men will lead you out and send you on your way. I know it's about 10 days' ride from here, so I shall send with you a raven. It will fly back here at the end of the month. It will fly back here once you reach Peacwood and deliver whatever message. Whatever the case, you have my thanks, friends. You are always welcome in Cultharone.
Sir?
Thank you. Thank you for all your help.
Is there anything anybody wants to do in the city before you guys start leaving?
I get my money back for the ale?
No.
That's a hard no.
Not really.
No.
Good.
Alright. So, you guys are led up this winding kind of natural cliff It's surrounded as you... It's the same one you came in, but halfway up is about... around halfway to the entrance is where you guys were transported by Robo Butler. The first gentleman who greeted you with a knife is your guide on the way out, and he's fervently apologizing for the first encounter. The lighting for this pathway is primarily just the lava flows, and there's some pools along the pathway that bubble up, and if you get too close, it's almost unbearably hot. But as you reach the cave entrance, and you step outside, it becomes bitter cold. You stand on top of a mountain in the middle of a snowstorm, and you can't really see much past 10 feet in front of you. The guide who led you here directs you to a cave off to the side where you can wait out the storm. There's already a campfire set, and you guys are left alone there at the entrance to talk amongst yourself while the storm goes on.
Can we walk into this cave?
You can. The only pathway is the one you just came up.
Okay.
Are you talking about the cave that he pointed out?
Yeah, the one that he said that we could wait out.
Yeah,
into.
it's carved out, and it's in the side of the tunnel that leads down to Coltheron. You notice if you look back over your shoulders, you can't see the city anymore. It just looks like a underground volcanic cave. But as you enter into this little cubby hole, it's about 30 feet circular diameter, and it's not pretty. It seems kind of rushed in its formation, but it's also, the edges have been worn down, suggesting that it's been there a very long time. The fire in the middle is still burning, but it's low, and there is a stack of wood in the back. And it's just basically a resting place to wait out storms like this.
Okay. One more quick question. So, the exit to where we came to Coltheron has kind of visibly disappeared. The cave that we're in, is there any... So, are we on, like, would you say the top of a mountain, or are we just in, like, a mountain range, like, maybe in a lower to mid valley? Like the...
Looking out from, like, you can see, you're at the entrance to whatever mountain this is. You're at the entrance of the cave. You can't see the city anymore, but you can see down the tunnel a bit.
Okay.
And then there's this little cubby hole resting spot on the left side as you're leaving. From the snowstorm obscuring your vision right now, you can't really tell how high up you are, but the air is thin.
Okay.
But it's not clear right now if you're at like a peak of a mountain or just up high enough that you're up high because you're at high altitude given the thinness of the air, but there's no clear like gauge.
The reason I was asking is I was wondering if I could look around for landmarks, obviously because we teleported here, we don't know how we got here. I was looking around for landmarks maybe out off the edge of the mountain to get my bearings and to see if I could find a way back to this place if we needed to travel by foot for some
at the
reason.
moment, no, but once the storm settles, you probably can.
Does anybody here have any can do like high nature knowledge to see how long this storm will last? Is there a way to do that? Could you do that with nature?
I can. With Druidcraft, I can predict the weather.
What?
I can create a tiny harmless sensory effect. Predicts the weather will be at my location for the next 24 hours.
Okay.
But it seems like it's gonna be snow.
Is it a spell slot or is that a cantrip or
Cantrip.
what is that?
That's
Okay.
cantrip.
Your prediction ball thing tells you.
I
storm's probably
take
gonna
a
last
little.
another hour and a half.
Okay. So why don't we all sit around the campfire, put some wood on there, get it lit a little better, and
I have a bit of time here to
yeah.
talk.
So
So I'm gonna look at everyone and be like, you guys trust this whole raven thing coming with us back? Like, how do we know it's an actual raven and not just one of us? And I like point to Beach and I. No,
that's a fair point.
A druid wouldn't be able to sustain a shapeshift for more than an hour. I believe.
Unless they were like super pro.
exactly. How do we know this is a real?
Even high level, it doesn't last for more than a day.
Yeah, you guys,
Yeah.
as druids, should kind of know how that works, so you guys might have just that knowledge.
But there are other ways that last a lot longer.
What I'm trying to say is, how do we know that this raven isn't gonna tell everyone here when it flies back how to get to Peacwood, where exactly Peacwood is? Like, how can we
That's-
trust this?
I believe that's its exact intentions.
So, do you think we should find a different way of talking to them and telling them what the Empress says?
Well, in the light of all this storm and shit, I was thinking, why don't we go back through Robo Butler's cave?
Oh, yeah, I understand
It'll make the trip a lot shorter, and also, I'm pretty sure Kashek's gonna try to kill us.
I totally agree with you on that, but I think that we should, like, kill the Raven before we even do that, so that they don't, like, find out that, hey, there's this secret passage that they took.
The Raven was sent from Xerneas, right?
The raven is currently sitting on your shoulder, Brolin.
Yes, but he was not. But he wasn't from Kashek. He was from Xerneas, right?
Correct.
Anyone
Then-
can intercept it. You know what I mean?
What'd you say?
Anyone can intercept it, or anyone can take
Yeah, but
The
he's
Raven.
been with us this whole time, and I think that we have a working agreement with Xerneas. I understand that this was. I don't think Xerneas is our problem. I
don't
trust the
think
way
so
Raven.
either. I don't think so either, but come back and Cash, you could be there, and the Raven could tell Xerneas exactly everything that happened, and then Cashew goes and finds out where Peacwood is and blows the whole place up. You know what I mean?
I don't. Well, I get what you're saying, but I think that's true of any message we send.
Yeah.
Anything could be intercepted. I think the Raven will come back here. We'll send it with a little message.
If
you
I know
want to kill the
Xerneas-
Raven, that's your karma. I won't stop you, but I won't help you.
What?
You'll have to wring that raven's neck yourself. Alright?
Have you seen the shit that I've done to lesser things?
I don't think that.
Well, how else would we get a message to Xerneas? Is there another way?
I feel like the Empress
don't-
has to have another way.
There's a lot of faith in the Emperor.
I was gonna say, what if she doesn't, or doesn't want to, and then we get
don't-
there, and then it's all over?
Know of. You still don't know exactly where you are. So you wouldn't exactly know how to. The point of Xerneas sending a bird with you is that this bird already knows how to get back to Coltherone.
Can I detect magic on this bird?
Yeah.
I will detect magic. Hold on, let me go cast this spell and get rid of it. Okay. Detect magic.
It's a bird.
Okay.
Okay. There's nothing magic about this bird.
I think the bird's. I think
It's
the
just
bird's
a-
safe as it's gonna be.
It's a trained raven. Or crow, sorry. Just a trained crow. There's nothing magical about it.
Yeah. If it was somebody
Wait,
That
is
was
it a crow or a
transformed.
raven?
It's a crow, I'm sorry.
Alright, kill it.
You did say raven for a long time in the beginning.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay,
It was mostly a raven.
sorry. It is a raven. I switched to crow because I thought I first said crow, but if I didn't, then stick with raven.
It's definitely been a raven.
I'm pretty
90%
sure.
of this time.
I'm pretty sure Chris is just
I just
screwing around.
it was just a good. I couldn't pass that up.
Kill it.
Kill it. Alright.
So, what do you guys want to do? Do we want to trek the treacherous mountain slopes and risk fighting Kashek, or do we want to go back through Robo Butler's teleportation nonsense?
Totally okay with going through, but like.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming we were going to do. I was just waiting here so that we could talk, kind of get our bearings before. I guess we could do that also at the Robo Butler house.
I know.
Who is?
The horses or whatever they gave us.
And give
We
them
have
back.
to make it. We have to make it look like we actually used them. You know what I mean?
I think people saw us come in through a portal. Remember the hobo gang?
I don't think they saw us come in through a portal.
They did.
I think they did.
Oh,
We arrived
Definitely
in the
did.
portal and then we were greeted by those 3 people that tried to kill us at first.
Or like 37 or whatever it was.
There's a
In
lot.
a row?
A lot of people.
Yeah. So I'm all for teleporting back using that stone. I don't know how it works. Do we have to like hold hands and rub the stone, or?
Well, I think we put it. I think we
It was
we do it at the
explained-
portal. Yeah.
It was explained to you that you just break it on the ground. It will only stay open for 10 seconds, so you guys have to go through pretty quickly.
Oh, I didn't know that was explained. Okay.
I know.
I do recall that now,
I'm
actually.
re-explaining it because I'm not sure if I explained it the first time to be perfectly
Thank you,
honest.
too.
but
I don't
just-
think you did.
Because-
You
Perfect.
explained how the other stones that I had, the 2 other stones that I had worked, which this is the same kind of stone, and I just forgot about that part.
It's alright.
But we're good.
That's possible. I may have only explained it to you.
That's fine. All right. Well, before we go, Brolin,
Yeah.
cough it up with that book. I literally
yeah.
can't. I cannot contain myself any longer.
I almost forgot about
I'm
that.
sick of you hiding shit.
So what that book was, and I'll open the book, and I mean I'll show him. It shows that it had.
Okay. Do you want me to go through it?
Yeah, go ahead.
So in the book, as he opens it, it contains an image of a man wielding 2 pistols. It's not super detailed, but based on some of the artwork on the edges of the book, it's probably the same 2 pistols that you guys have come across.
Can I see? Does the illustration look like the statue of Jaquim the Shadow?
The illustration, the man is kind of generic man number 4
Okay.
to you. His face is just blacked out. You just can tell it's a person
It's just
just a person stepping with 2 pistols, and he's stepping through this kind of black portal behind him, and tendrils are whipping around him, dripping a kind of oily looking substance.
That's so cool.
Across from the image on the opposite page, as Brolin is holding this book out in front of you, is it just looks like just characters in some sort of language going top to bottom, kind of like Japanese style writing. None of you recognize it. It doesn't look familiar at all to any of you, and you can't read it. That's the as he kind of shows you the other pages of the book, they're blank. That's the only thing in the book. It's a pretty thin book. There are only 4 pages in it, and that first one is the only one with anything on it.
And
the first two, sorry.
the guy holding two pistols, is one white and one black, or they look the same?
If you look close enough, one is white, one is black, but it's not.
What would happen if I took my pistol out and touched it?
I don't think we should do that.
Why?
This is clearly some.
I'm
dark
down.
stuff.
I'm down for some controlled experiments, but let's think about it for a little bit first.
Yeah.
What would
I
happen?
think,
Wait, I didn't.
The pistol that I have is the good pistol, not the bad pistol.
I have the bad pistol.
I don't think there is a good pistol and a bad pistol. I think from what we have learned is that when the pistols are together, they're bad.
Yeah.
A fairly accurate.
The
assessment.
reason that we think the second pistol is the bad pistol is because that's when we reunited the pistols. So
That's what I said first. You guys said no.
Yes. Well, I didn't know at the time. It's okay to learn as we go. I also. That's how we learn. My hypothesis was wrong. I'm sorry.
No, I'm totally okay with you guys putting me out in the wild with these two pistols and finding out what happens.
I don't think anybody else is okay with that.
I'm pretty okay with it too.
I think that would not be for the best.
We'll talk about this later.
Let's think about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I definitely want to do this, but let's do it in the most controlled manner possible.
yeah. I'm just trying to be open and honest with you guys. I feel like, if I'm being honest, I have some more experience with some of these darker things. That's why I wanted to go through the book first. But as you can see, I'm showing you guys everything. I just wanted to. I thought maybe I could prevent you guys from.
What do
Any
you mean
danger
by
that might-
more experience?
I mean, me and Beach have.
The dark ass motherfucker. Okay?
Yeah, I mean, you've seen the spells I've done.
Shit.
Would you have, like, so would Shaquille have known through like, because I've cast Eldritch Blast. Would he have seen that? Like, would he have known what I am?
Yeah, most people know what Eldritch Blast
Yeah,
indicates.
so
you
I'm
know
assuming that
you would
you-
know he's a warlock.
And warlocks tend to have dark ties. Not always, not like the worst, but I'm just saying, like, you tend to know that that I have dark magic. So that's what I meant by that.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, I want to make sure that, like, he would know that before I said anything. I assumed that he knew.
No, yeah, everyone.
I was not fully aware.
Okay, no, that's fine.
I didn't know that either.
Remains to be seen.
Okay, yeah, so you guys seen me do some spells. I mean, general knowledge would tell you that warlocks have hacks with, like,
I don't think we
angels or
seen you do any
demons
spells.
or-
Did you? I don't think you do any spells.
He's definitely fired off Eldritch Blast.
I know,
He's
just
run
kidding.
finger guns.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay, I understand.
I've missed with them, but you've seen them shot off. And I hit that cup that one time, pretty cool.
It was a joke on not picking spells.
Oh, yeah, that was also true. I'm the not picking spells thing.
All
So,
right,
yeah.
well,
So that's what I meant by that. That's why I figured I would test the waters before sharing everything with you guys. I didn't want to put you guys in danger.
anything else before we want to check out Robo Butler? His
Also, I
lair?
would like to say that I mean, while we're all here and we seem to be alone, I know that you guys might wonder why I do some of the things I do, like why I decided to talk to Kashyyyk and kind of side with him and try to be easygoing. I thought that would be the easiest way to deal with that without having a full-on onslaught. I feel like that's something we can deal with later if it comes up. I just say that we keep our bearings around us and be ready for an attack if it comes. Just keep our eyes peeled and know that we're dealing with pirates.
Yeah, I say we send our horses on their way, just down the mountain path. Hopefully they don't die. I don't know. And then teleport out of here. That might lead Kashyyyk on a merry little chase. If he is indeed trying to kill us, which I really feel like he is.
Also, Baracus, how do you feel about this whole situation? You haven't said much.
I mean, it all sounds good to me. Sounds like a pretty solid plan.
Yeah, alright.
The storm outside has calmed.
Hey, I'm gonna smack my horse on the butt and make him run away.
I was literally about to say that too. Whack my horse in the ass, set him on play.
Where are these? Do we get these horses from?
The
Cultural?
horses
From
are
Xerneas.
waiting. The horses were waiting in at the entrance of the cave.
Okay, these
They're
are the
not
same
in this.
horses that.
They're not in this room with you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna walk to the edge of the cave, smack it on its butt, and make it run away.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm for that.
Wait, where were these horses from? Are these the same ones that we got sent with from Peacwood?
No.
No, we had to abandon those.
That's what I thought.
These were
Okay,
given to us by
No,
Xerneas.
these are Cultheron horses.
Okay, that's what I was just checking.
Make an animal handling check, Brittany.
Okay,
And I'm helping. Her and I are going smacking all the horses.
smacking all the horses.
Also, wait, before we smack horses, I mean, you're gonna do it now.
No,
anyway,
we're already doing it. I just smacked a bunch of
but
horses.
you guys smacked them horses so good.
Oh,
But like,
that was good.
wouldn't they just run back to Cultheron?
So,
Well, they
back-
generally
guys-
will run
you
forward.
guys hit the horses exactly where they're supposed to be hit. You know exactly what to do. And they take off, and you watch them gallop about 100 yards, and they just stop, and then they come back to you, waiting for you to get on.
Oh!
Ah! I just shrug and that's good enough. Let's go. That doesn't seem like that's gonna
Do you
work.
think we could take these horses with us to our house?
Do you really want to house and feed 8 horses?
Do you all
Alright.
think
5
that
horses.
the portal
Or 5? I thought you said 8 for some reason. I don't know why.
No, there's 5 of you.
I know,
Maybe
but I
pack
thought you said 8.
horses.
Maybe pack horses? I don't question.
want to be transported through a portal with 5 of us plus 5 horses and feet swinging everywhere?
I mean, it sounds like a good time to me.
You only have 10 seconds to get through the portal.
Yeah, alright, so I'm not caring about the fucking horses, they can stay here.
Alright, everybody ready to go?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So walk back into the cave, make sure everyone's close together, ready. Smash the stone on the ground and jump in the portal.
I'm jumping in.
Jumping in.
Alright, jump in.
And away we go.
I didn't know if we all had to say that. If I didn't say
You
jump
would-
in,
you
would I have gone?
This is stuck behind.
Took more than 10 seconds, you would have been left behind with the horses.
The map should load in. If it stays black, refresh your page. And it is a dynamic lighting page, so you have to scroll down to the bottom right
Oh,
and find
good
your
call.
character.
And zoom in,
Wow.
I'm very zoomed out.
Oh yeah, this is a difficult one for me to deal with right now. Okay.
I say, Robo Butler, we're home!
Right. A refresh.
Oh wait, before we all Robo Butler in, wasn't there somewhere else you wanted to check out in this place?
Who are you talking to?
I was talking to you, Beach.
There was. Well, we didn't really explore. We found this one room, we found Butler, and we headed off. I don't remember if we ever finished investigating this coffin. We asked you and your ability to read languages to help out, and you were too scared at the time.
Is true.
Maybe you've worked up a little courage.
It translated into common, and it is the coffin of Shaltiel, the Angel of Silence.
Yeah.
I thought there was scroll work around the whole edge of the coffin that we were trying
There's scroll work, but not nothing that translated.
like artistic,
And
not actual.
Yeah.
Okay,
not
I see.
writing work. Sorry.
All right. Well, no, it was the path near the kobolds.
I genuinely don't remember where that was.
So
If you wanna lead the
kobolds.
Yeah, follow me.
The place is lit. Now that
Is it? Can we like
Robo-
get rid
Robo
of this
Butler's been-
darkness?
moving things.
Oh wait, wasn't in here. Just
Working.
kidding. I forgot. It was this way.
Oh wait, no. There's not a path up there.
Nope, that's.
I lost you.
It was way back here.
Alright, well, hold on, because my computer's not listening.
This.
I can't even see my map.
There you go.
Just kidding. He wasn't back here either. I completely.
No,
Yeah,
that is the right way.
Oh, the lighting stopped. That's why.
I know.
Oh, holy moly! Look at all this place. We can see all this place.
Oh,
See anything?
I think I have to refresh. You can see everything?
I can see like half of everything.
And
I
see
don't-
like 2 people, and that's it.
I'm watching stream and I don't know why it's doing that, Tim.
Yeah, it's the lighting froze. It just stopped. So
Yeah,
I'm
mine
going
did
to
too.
refresh.
Refresh. I shut it off, is what happened.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Ugh.
Blech.
I'm literally just 2 floating icons.
There it is.
Sorry about
Okay.
that.
Oh,
Oh, I
black.
remember now. We came through there.
Oh my god! I would have never remembered this place. This is so the.
So, the autonomous statue greets you at the portal as you guys start scurrying around, and he says, "Welcome back. Is there anything I can get for you?"
Got any more of those teleportation crystals?
Yeah.
Those will take 2 months to prepare.
Oh, I wish you said that the first time.
I am sorry.
Well, just next people you greet here, just make sure you let them know, because that was... Not that we would have done anything different. Never mind.
I do have some in the works, but as I said, they will take time.
That's alright. Whatever. Guess we'll just have to live here for 2 months. I like
just
this
sit
place.
here for 2 months and wait.
Are you actually up by that thing, Beach?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
followed him also.
as you two approach that tunnel,
Yeah.
you guys hear the sound of running water. It's louder than the central chamber where the drinking water was.
Mm-hmm.
It seems much more like a natural spring waterfall type deal.
Right here. So what do I see in this room here?
It's a tunnel that leads down to a lake. You can see the edge of a lake from it.
Brolin, over here. Look at this.
I walk up to him.
And I'm gonna go down the tunnel and slowly, cautiously approach the edge of the until the cave kind of expands, I guess.
Okay. Is everyone else coming with him?
Slowly
Or
but
with
surely.
them?
Guys, we found something.
Slowly but surely.
Chris is RP walking every step.
He's pinging and.
Warp.
Jesus! I finally just gotten there. Any sooner.
So this is another dynamic lighting page, and I'm not shutting it off because there's things in
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah, no, that makes absolute sense.
So it is fairly dark, but there's a soft blue fluorescent natural moss glow in the cavern around you. You can see the edge of the lake.
Okay.
And you came in from below you. So if you head down, that would be the tunnel that you came in through.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
As you guys look out over the lake, you notice at the bottom, it's crystal clear. You can see straight down, and it's so clear you can't actually tell how deep it is.
Ethan,
What?
can you turn on the thing so I can move Cody too?
Done.
Yeah. Also, the music is kind of loud.
It's
didn't
not. I
realize
can't
music
even.
was
I can't
on.
even hear it.
I can't hear it.
I can hear it.
Tomade!
If you go to your tab, can you like just
You can mute.
silence?
You can mute the tab if you want.
Yeah, just mute the tab.
I did not realize music was on. So, at the bottom of it's a crystal clear lake. So, and you can see straight down to the bottom, but you can't tell how deep it is. At the bottom, you see runes representing different elements. There's a rune for fire, one for ice, one for water, one for earth, one for dark, and one for light. The surface of the water is just perfectly still and mirror-like, and the room around you is just glowing a soft blue. It's just a cool kind of frosty blue.
Is there anything
This
on the
is spooky.
ceiling?
Just more glowing moss.
Okay.
As you kind of inspect the runes, they do seem to lay out in a semblance of pattern. You notice that they repeat along as far as you can see, and it kind of creates this rainbowy glow over from underneath the water. But as you look down, you notice that no runes are close enough to each other to be touching, or of the same type. So there's no fire next to fire.
So it's not just one circle of them; it's a continuous line of them alternating.
The whole lake of from where you're standing, it seems to stretch out across this entire water. As far as you can see, there's runes on the bottom. The runes are about 2 feet in every. They occupy about a 2 foot square space. 2 square foot space.
Okay.
Is that how you phrase that?
Yeah.
That's how I'm going to phrase it.
2 square foot space.
And I will reiterate what's there.
Do they look slightly raised at all, or are they just flat on the?
Fire, ice, water.
Water, light, dark.
Shadow.
And no two like things are touching. You say,
Correct.
which. Shit.
I'm so confused.
Can anybody provide any light?
Let me check. I might be able to.
I can do moonbeam.
JK.
Not real. That's not what we want.
I mean, pale light shines down in a 5 foot radius, 4 foot high cylinder.
Okay.
The to answer your question, Mike, while they're figuring that out, the runes seem to be. They're not raised. They're more etched into the bottom.
Okay,
But
so it looks like natural land that has like carvings on it.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Okay.
But these carvings are glowing. In accordance with what element they represent. So the fire one's red. The ice one is a light kind of cyan. The water is a deeper kind of royal blue. Light is a pure white. Shadow is a kind of purplish color. And earth is in green.
Okay.
Are there any runes within reach of the shore? Like, how deep is this water about?
It's hard to tell because of how clear it is. Best guess, probably about 10 feet.
Even right off the shore here?
It's a pretty steep drop. The initial drop is maybe 2 to 3 feet. The runes closest to you at the shoreline are ice, shadow, and earth.
Hold on. Let me write that.
So nobody can create any light.
The only
No, we
light.
have torches. We
Or
have
could someone
torches.
hold a torch?
In our bag. Yeah, I'll pull the torch out of my backpack.
All right. I'm
Just make sure I have the right kind of. I have a.
Grab you a torch.
I'm gonna try something. I'm
Don't-
going to
I think I have a
turn
torch.
into a crocodile,
Oh yeah, I do.
and I'm gonna swim
Can you
down.
do swim? Can you do swim speed animals?
I can.
Everything but
You
flying.
can.
Yep. Level 4 is swim speed.
Nice.
Level 6 is flags. And I'm going
Mike,
to.
you dropped a torch, right?
I am holding a torch. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to put.
Here, we'll
this.
just say that I put one on the shore and I used
And-
druid magic to lay.
There you go. You can control where that is now, Brolin.
Okay.
So if
You
you can put
should
it right
be
by
able
the
to.
shore, because
me know
I don't have dark vision when I'm a crocodile.
That's as far as I can get it without putting it in the water, and I don't want to put it in the water.
Perfect. So I'm going to slide into the water as a crocodile, down to the. Oh.
As you go to submerge, the water doesn't let you down, and you end up just kind of walking on top of it.
Oh. Shit.
It is bitter cold.
The water is? Or the surface of the water that I'm walking on? Or the air?
You take 3 cold damage as a crocodile.
Ow! Come back. Alright.
Can I look along the walls to see if there's any inscriptions or ruins or anything along this area? Like right where I am? Like anywhere?
There's no writing. But the moss that you're looking at, the moss. What was that?
My HP. Sorry.
Oh, the moss that you are along the walls is as you get closer, it's just more of that frosty blue moss.
Okay. Can I go to the edge of the water?
Mm-hmm.
And let me see what I got here. Let me see. I don't have. Does any? I'll ask if you guys have. Ooh, beach. You
I'm
have
sorry.
it.
Something
Yes.
important. Where did you step into the water, Beach?
I was going for the earth rune.
Okay.
But right
then
here.
everything that happened. You took the 3 cold damage.
Yep. And I jumped back.
You said that the 3 next to us are Ice, Shadow, and Earth. I would ask Beach, do you have any other Earth spells besides Entangling Roots?
I have plenty. Nearly all of them, in fact.
I'm
Do
gonna
you
set
have...
I'm gonna set a timer and then I'm going to drop a hint if the timer
God.
goes off.
Oh god. Alright.
No, nothing life threatening.
You said timer, and now Mike's done.
I don't want to be here all night, but I do want you guys to solve this puzzle on your own. I will drop a hint in 2 minutes if we don't progress.
So, my guess is that if we cast a spell on this water, it'll turn the water to whatever kind of spell we cast. I think an Earth spell would be the best spell because then we could walk across it harmless. Everything else seems like it would do damage. That's my guess.
Alright, I'm...
What are you doing, Brittany?
That land or is that water?
That's land. You're still on land right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk this way a little bit.
Okay.
Where are you going?
As you move down, there are different runes at the surface edge here, and down here there's a.
Where?
So you have. I'll start marking them. It would make the most sense, huh?
Anything?
All right, I'm not marking them in all their correct, or maybe I should. I don't know. So you have earth, ice, and shadow. And down here, you've got fire, another ice, and a light.
All right. I'm going to.
I wonder if we're supposed to use different spells.
I'm going over here, and I'm gonna start over here and try to go down to the Earth Rune again.
It's bitter cold, and you take 7 cold damage.
Ow!
Why are you going in there?
I was testing a different place.
I
You-
literally
you
said
all-
to try to
You all
cast the
see,
spell.
as he steps out, the water kind of, it like spiderweb cracks around his foot as if it's solid, and it freezes, and you notice frost kind of creep up his foot, and then you all hear Beach kind of yelp and step back.
Oh
That's
shit! I'm an
crocodile.
idiot. I'm gonna try to walk across this thing.
What
I have
thing?
cold resist. The lake. I have cold resistance.
Where are you walking?
I am going to walk right over this cold square.
As Brolin steps onto the ice rune, the moss in the room turns red. Brolin, you cannot move your feet. They're stuck.
Alright.
Your feet are stuck in place.
Okay.
So,
Somebody
if I
else
could,
needs to- yeah.
I'm gonna walk out onto the water. I already ate moss.
No.
You're walking to where You're walking
Don't-
where along
Yeah,
near
like-
Brolin, right?
Yeah, isn't that the ice area?
Yeah, but everything turned red, so you should go to
no,
where.
the moss turned red.
Mhm.
Not everything.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna
The
walk
moss
right
on
there.
the moss glowing on the walls is now glowing red instead of the frosty blue.
Okay. All right. So then I'm gonna eat the moss, and I'm gonna walk out just onto the water.
I don't know why you're eating moss.
We're gonna try it.
Where are you stepping?
What is this red and white squiggly line?
All right. Well,
Those are the runes.
as he's
Okay. Is that so? That's a fire of the fire one.
I would.
Mhm.
Second level here.
I'm just gonna walk over here.
You should walk to this one.
Yeah, that's what I was. planning.
Beach. Beach steps onto the fire rune in front of Brolin. Or who stepped on it first? You guys are both there now.
I'll let Shakul do it.
Okay. Shakul steps onto the fire rune. Shakul, you feel the water's very warm, but it doesn't hurt. And as you step onto the fire room, you feel like something's grabbing your feet, and you can't pick them up now. The room is now glowing in purple.
Quick, someone get on the purple room.
I'll walk over. And
Well, there's only 5 of us.
We're gonna lose bodies.
Hold on. Are there any more runes past? Oh God.
Baraka steps onto the shadow rune. The room turns green.
That's right. I can't talk.
Are you still a crocodile?
Yeah.
On to the green ruin.
So, are there any more runes for deeper into the water, or can we not see them?
The whole surface of the lake is lined in runes. I just
Have to play Frogger. Go to the green one, Peach.
I know, but okay. I stand on the green rune.
Stop, Al. Shut up.
okay. And the moss turns a deep blue now.
I'm gonna die.
Okay. As you all kind of lock in place over the correct runes, they all turn white, except the shadow rune. It turns black. Your feet come free, and the surface of the water seems to turn to glass.
Okay.
Oh shit!
You can freely move forward.
So every other rune is now white except for the one black one?
So there's the whole floor of the lake is covered in runes.
Yeah.
The whole
They're
grid
all
of runes.
glowing. They're all glowing white right now underneath the water, except you see just random dots of black, which would
Okay.
indicate a shadow rune.
So we should probably avoid those. The one that Baracus is on now, is there anything happening to him? Or was
No.
on?
He's free. You guys are all free to move. You're all
Okay.
free to move.
Alright.
Alright, I'm just gonna look at everybody and start walking.
Let's
Um,
walk. Can we perceive...
Avoiding shadow runes.
Yes. Can you, like, mark them all on the map, or is that, like,
I
too
am
difficult?
not gonna do that, but you guys stated without me having to bring it up that you're avoiding shadow runes, so I'll
Yes.
call it a win.
Okay.
You guys do hear the sound of a waterfall in this room, and as you step out onto the lake, it becomes quite loud. Whereas at the surface, at the edge of the water, you really didn't hear anything.
I'm just
Okay.
literally
so, avoiding
exploring.
shadow. I'm gonna walk up. Which way is it? The waterfall coming from? Is it coming from the north or from the west?
North.
Okay, let's go check out the waterfall to the north, guys. Unless,
You can bring your torch.
Okay.
nope. But I did now. It was in my hand. I don't know how to like link it to my
I
guy.
thought so. You should be able to just like scroll select them both, and they'll move together.
Oh, good call. You're right. Yeah.
Beach, nope, that's Shakul. Sorry. Shakul, as you walk up onto that little island in the middle of the lake, there's a box on a pedestal. And on each side of the box, there are similar runes to what was on the floor of each of the elements.
So, if I'm looking at the box, what order are the runes?
The side facing you has fire, and then to the right is ice. To the right of that is earth. If you keep twisting right, it's water. And on the top of the box is light, and if you flip it over, it's shadow.
Hey guys, come check
There's
this
a-
box out.
There's a small, simple latch on the fire side of the box. These runes are not glowing, but they are carved in, and you can tell what they are.
See what's inside. Open it.
I'm gonna back up.
Alright, I'm gonna open it.
I back up about this far.
You open it, and inside
Don't always be
is
so scared, Brolin.
Inside is a set of gloves.
What do these gloves look like? Are they
They just
leather
look.
gloves?
They
Are
look
they
like leather
nail
gloves.
Color it.
The stitching, is it finely stitched? Is it embroidered? Are they
Aphles, where are you?
nice gloves? Can I
Yeah,
roll
they're
something to
they're
inspect
pretty.
them?
It's black leather. There's no seamwork that you can identify. Nothing special about them on first appearance, just by looking.
Come on.
Hey, Peach, my friend, would you mind checking this magically?
It's a crocodile.
I'm still a crocodile,
Well,
and my crocodile
not be a
shake. I
crocodile.
shake my head.
alright.
Yeah, you still understand.
Well, in that case, I'm nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'm just gonna put them on.
Yeah.
Yay!
Does anything happen?
They just feel like nice gloves.
Cool.
Brolin and Aaron. Oh no, you're all magical. Sorry. You notice as he slips them on, there's a slight kind of sparkle like kind of shine as he puts them on, but he doesn't seem to be feeling any negative things or anything like that.
You're a vampire now.
Alright, I'm gonna shift
With
out
my
of
magical
my.
knowledge, would I know how long it takes? I've obviously seen magical weapons and armor and stuff, right?
Yes.
I know that sometimes things have to attune. Do I know how long that normally takes?
Attune.
Doesn't magic items take time to attune to the wielder?
They do. I think it takes an hour. I'm looking it up. Honestly.
So I'm out of.
Honest,
I'm no
honestly,
longer a crocodile, and now Brolin. I mean, what the hell your name is? Now Shakul. The real test is,
Short.
can you
rest
take them
focused
back
on
off?
the island, so it would be about an hour to 2 hours attuning to the item.
Okay.
All right. Well, then sure, I'll try taking them off.
They slide off.
Oh,
And
You notice they fit quite nicely. They are not. They're snug, but you still have full range of motion when you put them on.
Not. Can you look in the box? Is there anything else in the box? Oh,
No,
don't do
there's
that.
nothing else. There's nothing else in the box.
Can I'll walk towards the box. And can we flip the box to the upside down?
It just shows an
Box is
inscription of
empty.
the shadow rune.
Does
On the
anything
bottom.
change in the room?
No.
No one? Okay.
okay. I think we're focusing too much on these gloves. Let's go.
Can we check the box for magic though?
I can, but I don't want to waste another.
Shakul. I believe those gloves are magical. I'd keep them on for a bit. See if they do anything good for you.
Sounds good to me.
Maybe try punching someone when we get an opportunity. You're good at that.
Yeah, I'll kill you.
Not us, obviously, Aaron.
Let's move on.
Okay, let's go check out this waterfall, which is what I wanted to do.
Already here.
All right.
So, they're fascinated by gloves.
Well, I mean, you find a random box on an island with gloves in it. It's pretty cool.
Till you die.
Not everything.
I bet he's gonna be like Avatar now with like fire punches and water punches, and it's gonna be fucking sweet.
I like that spunky side of you. All right. Let's. I'm gonna look at the waterfall and see where all the water is collecting, and see if there's anything of note.
The only thing that you notice here is that the glass surface that you're walking on is allowing all the water to pass through and collect under it.
Okay. So is it a smooth? I know this is asking for too much, but is it like a smooth transition, or is it splashing at all, or is it just going right past the glass?
There's a slight mist as as you would find at the base of any other waterfall. But it is. It's not. It's less than you would expect from a waterfall of this size. But you're still you're feeling a little bit of spray. But it's.
Okay. All right. And does this look like it's coming from the roof, or is there an inlet where it's coming from a wall?
Can't tell. You can't see the source of it. It's just flowing down. And you see the top of the waterfall. It's hard to tell based on the rest of the mountain and what you know of this cave. Probably a natural spring.
I'm gonna pick up a rock near me. Are there any rocks near me?
No. You're standing you're walking on glass.
I know. I'm looking at the picture and I'm getting confused. But yes, all right. So I'm walking on glass. I'm going to.
Sorry.
Let me check my. No, that's my own fault. I'm gonna check my inventory real quick, and I'm going to take I have a small knife,
Okay.
and I'm going to throw it at the waterfall to see if there's a wall behind it, or if it goes past where I think it would go.
You hear a kind of clanging sound as the knife hits the waterfall, or the back of the waterfall, and flows down with the water and then slides back towards you along the surface of the glass.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Interesting. All right. And so there's nothing past that waterfall. All right. Let's look around elsewhere then.
I'll say Beach. I'm taking my time to do just a circumference of the lake.
Around the lake, it's mostly cliff sides. Nothing extraordinary outside of the island with the box on it that you saw before. I think you passed one path.
Yeah.
That just is a short little thing, and then there's a path right next to the waterfall. And then right now you're headed back to the shore where you came in from.
Yep.
So we checked that little path that was up near the shore that we walked in from?
There's nothing in there.
Oh, there's not? Okay.
No.
I bet I didn't know how deep that went. I just saw the entrance to it when I was there.
It's just a little outcropping in the wall.
Alright. Is there anything over here? So, alright, so we did a big circumference.
I did
and
not.
So it seems like the only other path is to the west?
Yep. Just to the west of the waterfall, there's a path that leads somewhere.
Alright.
And was there anything else on these other little islands? Or just that one island?
Just the one box.
Don't
This
forget
seems
your
the only
torch,
your torch.
Oh, I'm not with my torch anymore?
No.
Why not? It was with me for so long.
This seems like the only other place to go if you guys are up for a little exploring.
But I'm already ahead of you.
Alright, so you guys head up this path, and it does lead out into, for lack of a better term, the real world.
Oh.
Before we walk out there, can I just do a quick perception to see if I hear any people or abnormal noises or just regular chitter chatter?
Make a perception check.
Okay. I don't want to walk into an ambush, guys. I'm just nervous.
Yeah.
Someone was set an ambush. They've been waiting here a long time.
Yeah, well.
You don't hear anything suspicious, just the general sounds of mountainside and nature, birds cawing.
Alright, let's go.
So,
You going?
we're going to jump to the world map real quick, just as a reminder of where you guys are actually at.
Yeah.
Alright.
So the cave that you are in now, you first discovered it up here. I don't know if that mark shows up on your guys' screen. If you
The
guys can
little
see
red
it.
dot?
It's a very small dot. Yes.
The little red. No, that wasn't. It's not the red one. Sorry, hang on. The red dot is Cultherone.
No, the really tiny red dot south of that.
This blue dot is the Cave of Kings.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one.
Okay. So you guys are there. The cave, or the entrance you just walked out of, is not the entrance you came in.
Right.
And it leads you guys out to here.
Oh.
A mountain pass.
Well, do you guys want to go back and teleport try to teleport closer to Peacwood and go talk to the Empress, or we got time to explore a little bit? I'm pretty fascinated by this whole thing.
Exploring.
Yeah, which way are you guys going? Stay in some sort of marching order and tell me which way you're going.
Do you guys want to split up?
I'm
What?
sorry, what?
I'm talking to everyone else. Do you guys want to split up or you want to stay together?
Stay
No,
together.
we're not split up.
Not.
No, please.
Venice.
Ethan, I can't move Cody again.
Oh, sorry.
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 Let's walk over here to the left, or our left. Your right? What? And see what's going on over this way.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll lead the way. No one else.
Make
Well,
a
Give me a
perception check.
I would have led in front of Beach if I had to, but he was going. Sorry.
You're too
That's
slow.
fine.
And... Oh wait. Oh, whatever.
Make a perception check.
I lost
I
my
will
character
make
sheet.
a perception check. Yes, right now. Rolling a perception, doing a thing with a perception. With
Plus
my
3,
eye.
so 5.
Okay.
Everyone
So
make-
Beach, you don't notice anything. Brolin, you do. There's a peculiar scent in the air, but it's hard to pinpoint where it's coming from.
We all doing perception checks?
No,
Oh, my bad.
they're good.
All right,
I just ignore the ones that I don't want to acknowledge.
I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna stealth, and I'm gonna try to stealthily say that we should all try to like walk quietly around these parts.
Make a stealth roll.
Not
Why are you
great,
so nervous?
because I don't know what's up. Why do you keep questioning everything I do?
I don't know.
I'm scared. I'm being cautious. I don't jump headfirst into things.
Into paths?
So as you round,
I smell something.
as you come
Sorry.
around that corner,
You smelled something? What'd you smell?
A peculiar smell. I don't know where it's coming from. A scent.
Oh. Alright.
you notice this pack
Oh!
of hyenas.
Oh!
There are three standard hyenas and one giant hyena.
Oh,
They
no.
are currently eating an unidentifiable carcass. And because there's a 2 in the stealth, they're looking at you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, well, that was my bad.
They're looking at you. They're licking their chops. This one in the back is kind of still chewing on something, and he picks his head up last, and then he kind of like looks at the others, and he's not sure. The main one growls and chitters as hyenas do, and I'm not going to attempt to make that noise. And you guys need to roll for initiative.
Ah! No,
Let me put the turn counter up first.
Oh.
Never mind.
I'm sorry.
it,
Fine.
it
Oh,
worked.
hey, it worked. I'm up there.
Should it?
I think you just conveniently got the same number as last time.
Oh, yeah.
With that.
Initiative.
Oh, that's so great.
Where? I do not remember where this is. I'm sorry.
It's in the top middle. It's right next to the shield.
Oh my gosh, I'm so blind. I don't get. What am I doing?
It's not bad.
In the middle column, there's there's a shield and then 2 squares next to it on your character sheet under core.
Oh, I see
The
it.
middle one says initiative.
Yeah, I rolled. I think.
Oh.
Why does your monk have no initiative points?
I don't know. I could possibly have done something very wrong. I don't know. When I set it up.
What's the problem? I'm sorry.
Bacchus isn't on the turn order.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. I don't know why, but sometimes it just doesn't put people in the turn order. He'll manually have to do it. Oh.
Oh, you rolled a 15?
Yep.
Very
God.
good.
With music, I can't.
So, weird question. When we tie and we have the same decks, who goes first?
What? Is it auto-correcting me? Or am I just retarded?
Bit of column A, bit of column B.
Ah.
Oh,
Super.
God.
There we go.
Soul column B.
I don't know why that's a 21.
Is there anything where you just add? It just constantly adding things.
Oh, because it gave... Stupid fucking thing. Alright.
Why am I always first?
You always roll
So,
great
Next one.
initiative.
I mean, if you really don't want to go first, you can do what they call holding. You can do what they call holding an action, and you would say that you want to hold like an attack, or you want to hold a transformation until someone else attacks, or something like that.
That's right, it's a 21.
That's okay. I'll go first, I guess.
All right.
Okay, I was
So-
just saying if it was something that you were really uncomfortable with.
The giant hyena is actually first
Alright, giant hyena.
because it rolled a 21.
That's a baby hyena.
Ah, correct. You are.
So all
Oh,
three
that-
baby hyenas go first.
Brockus, don't move.
Oh, sorry.
Or Aaron.
Body.
There you go.
Yeah. Once initiative is rolled, you guys have to move only on your turn because these are 6-second things. So they are now looking at you, and they are interested, and they are not. They are still kind of chirping, and they're moving forward, but they can't quite reach you yet. These guys have pack tactics. They do have pack tactics. Good.
They do.
All right, Aaron, you're up.
Okie dokie. I'm going to turn into none other than the Dinococulus.
Not its name.
Deinonychus.
Dionicus. I can never say it. Sorry.
Still. You're fine. Everything's great.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna move. You can do movement first, right?
Yeah.
Up towards this guy.
Why are my things not set?
And what's up? Sorry.
You're fine.
Oh, let's sing again. Have it in my roll 20.
11, 13, 22.
INE. Tim, how do you spell your favorite dinosaur?
Are you looking it up right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look it up for you. What do you need to know right now?
Deinychous dynamic.
Absolutely not. DEIN.
O
26.
Oh, I found it.
NYCHUS.
I thought you got the.
I do, but I didn't remember if it had more than one thing, or if it had, like, if it had the multi-attack. Have the multi-attack?
No. Wait.
Have multi-attack, so it makes 3 attacks, 1 with its bite, 2 with its claws.
That.
Oh, I'm going to attack the guy kind of in front of me. And that's like right there.
So you have to be a little closer.
This.
Okay, sorry.
That.
A biscuit.
16. 18.
Click on the ruler. That one. That's good?
Yep.
And then multi-attack. 1d8 plus 2 for a bite. 1d8.
You gotta roll your d20 first.
Oh, my bad. I always forget about that.
To see if you hit.
1d20. 7.
Plus, what was it under the character sheet?
It should be plus something to hit.
Succeed on strength saving throw, right?
No, that's
No.
that's to get knocked prone, but
Only if
have
you
to
hit.
actually.
So then roll
What's
d20 for your other attacks.
Yeah,
Multi-
but what's the add-on to the d20? Is it just a straight d20?
No.
It's not. This is a shit that I will add. You should have it on the macro.
Is it? Did we put everything on that macro?
Yes. That's why we did this. That's why we set that up. Just click the button.
Hold on, sorry.
Does that hit?
So it's +4. So the first one would have been an 11. The second one is 14.
Okay, so 11 will hit.
One bite is 1d8 plus 2.
Yep.
So that's piercing damage. 4.
You can just click the... Never mind.
Does that? I didn't put each individual attack in there.
You didn't put the damage in? Okay. So you did 4 damage.
Do that.
You did 4 damage to the one right in front of you.
That's to the bite, and then I have the 2 claws for the multi-attack. 1d8 plus 2 for slashing, and I do that twice.
You need to roll one more attack roll still.
Oh, 6, 7, 8.
You still need to roll one attack roll. You only rolled 2.
One more roll d20.
For each for the one multi-hit?
For each attack, you have to do it on a...
Yeah, so you'd have to roll 3 attack. Yeah, there you go. That also hits.
So they all hit.
I'll hit. So 6, 7, 8. That's slashing. 8 slashing. That's 12 slashing altogether. And 4 piercing.
Alright, so, Deinonychus runs forward and slashes at this hyena and pounces on it. That hyena almost immediately dies.
Almost
and
immediately
Roland-
dies, or it's dead?
It's dead.
Okay.
Okay.
You are rolling.
Alright. I am going to cast at a range. Let me see how far this guy is away from me. I just went to do that. He's a little too. I'm going to step forward a little bit to here, and I'm going to cast Witch Bolt at the largest hyena.
The giant hyena?
Yes.
We know.
And so what that is a d20 plus 5. So I'm gonna d20 this plus 5. So 15. Does a 15 hit?
15 just hits.
All right. And that is 2d12 plus 2d12. Okay, so it's just 2d12, and that does 21 damage to the largest hyena. And it's a concentration, so I'm going to concentrate on that, and every on each of my turns, if I concentrate, it'll do another 2d12. If I can maintain concentration.
Okay.
Weird question.
You did
I should know this.
21. You went
Yeah.
from being useless to doing a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Ethan, I should know this. I know it's a weird kind of question, but I cast Witch Bolt. I concentrate on it. Does that count as one spell slot, or every time I concentrate, does that use a spell slot?
No, 1 spell slot.
That's what I thought. Okay, just wanted to check. Just if I broke concentration and did it again, it would be another.
Correct.
Okay. Alright, that's my turn.
Okie dokie. 15, 13, 15, 3. Who's next?
Oh, okay.
Beach.
Yep. Beach is casting Fairy Fire. Right. Like here. 20-foot square. I think that's pretty correct. And then as my bonus action, and so do any attack roll against the affected creature or object has advantage. If
Alrighty.
you guys can see it, and they cannot be invisible. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Magic Stone. And I'm going to pick up 3 little stones off the ground and just whisper to them, and they start to glow with a little bit of green light, and I'm actually going to back up. And I'm going to come right over here and hide behind Shekul.
Alrighty. Baracus, you are up.
Move me. I'm going to move behind. Well, kind of in between. That's exactly where I wanted, actually. And I'm going to Acid Splash at the highest hyena. I think it's already in my thing.
Should be. I think we set you up.
That's yep. Bro.
No, I think Ethan has to make a dexterity save.
Yeah. It's okay. You're targeting the larger one?
Oh, the one most north on the map.
Got it. Alright, it saves. Alright, so he saves. So you throw a bubble of acid at this hyena, and it instinctively just kind of jumps out of the way.
Where's he move?
What?
You said he jumps out of the way. Where does he go?
It dodged.
He just jumps like an inch to the right.
Shekul.
What is this orange square? I totally.
That is fairy fire, giving you advantage on attacks against those 2 creatures. Thanks to Beach.
Cool. All right. So, if I am interpreting this monk situation, there's unarmored. No, not unarmored defense. Oh my gosh, I was just looking at it. There's a. Sorry, guys. I have an option where I can move 10 feet. Like I can add 10 speed. I guess I accidentally exited out of my character sheet that I was looking at.
Yeah, it's like
So I can go 40 feet, right?
Feather Fall or Feather Flame.
Is that how it works? I can go 40 feet in a movement.
Is that a key? I think that's a key, right?
I don't think that's Step of the Wind or that's the dash one. But if you there's something called that's Step of the Wind, but there's also maybe I'm just getting confused with what I some of these things here. But I'm sorry.
Your walking speed is 40 feet.
Unarmored 40 feet, yeah.
Okay.
Unarmored movement. Never mind. I don't know when I get that. I might be.
No, that's just a thing that you have. That's just when you're not wearing armor, you can move 40 feet instead.
Okay. All right. So I am not wearing armor. Okay. It's
Yeah.
not a more specific thing. Okay. We're good. So Shekul is going to run straight at the largest hyena while focusing one key and utilizing the Flurry of Blows option. And so I will attack with a sword first. And then I click that. And now I have
No.
2 unarmored blows that I can throw at him. Alright. I didn't click the things. I'm sorry. I have to click unarmed, don't I?
Well, the second one, yeah, well, one of them misses, I assumed, because they rolled a 5.
And
5 misses, 22 hits, 19 hits. Wait. So 2, 4 damage in total, and you didn't move your actual character, so but you're targeting
How
the big
did you
arm.
roll all ones on your damages? That's stupid.
Now, I tried moving my character. I didn't. Oh, I had the wrong thing. Sorry. So I'll do this right here. Now, as part of the
And you did 4 damage in total.
so as far as the monastic tradition, open hand technique, I'm able to manipulate my enemy's ki while I harness my own. So when I hit a creature with an attack, I can knock it prone. It needs to have a dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie.
And it says that. Oh, never mind. I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh,
20.
jeez. That's rude.
I can't. 3 different attacks. You rolled ones on all of them. That sucks.
Yeah. That's it. That's my turn.
Alrighty, giant hyena. He is going to bite you because you are there. Does Fairy Fire give the giant hyena disadvantage or anything?
No, but also, Chris didn't get advantage on any of his rolls.
Oh.
Well, 19 and 22 hit, but you can re-roll the 5 if you like.
Whatever you think is best. I didn't even
Just-
think of the fairy fire.
Yeah, roll another unarmed. Roll another unarmed.
Before I
And-
roll.
It's okay.
All right, I'll roll. Was that an was the 5 an unarmed?
Yes.
I'm already off
Yes.
that. Okay.
Okay.
Still miss. No, you still miss. 7, I assume, misses your AC.
I'm 12.
Yep, that thing is. All right, so excuse me. In the middle. So as you guys kind of engage these pack of hyenas, and the Aaron Deinonychus creates a bloody mess, busting out of the side of this mountain.
Of course, there's more.
A giant scorpion.
Oh god.
There's more.
Oh shoot.
Its turn is to appear, and it is last on the turn order. But it is sort of right on top of you, Aaron.
On top of me?
It's right next to you. It's within striking distance as it pops out. It kind of busts out of the side of this rock, and it's kind of sitting up, and it seems like it was drawn to the bloody mess you made.
Hi.
The big hyena already tried to bite, and it failed. Aaron, it's your turn.
Okay. Well. Good. I'm going to multi-attack to the scorpion.
Okie dokie. Natural 20, very nice.
Alright, so then,
Just use the macro.
yeah, I'm doing that.
You can use the macro to roll the d20. You don't need to roll a d20. You click the macro. That 20 and that 8 is the attack roll.
Give me the 20 and the 8.
Do you see it in the chat? Do you see you
Yeah.
just hit the
Yeah.
macro and it says 20, and then on the next side it says 8? So that's your attack roll.
The 8?
And if... No, the 20.
Oh my god, oh yeah. I just clicked the damage type, the 1d8 plus 2 piercing, and that's what popped up.
Right. The first 2 numbers that pop up is for the attack roll, and the actual damage is when you click the word Deinonychus.
Oh. Alright, and all of it pops up.
I know. No, hover over. No, in chat, hover over Deinonychus.
Oh!
Now click Deinonychus. There you go. So you crit it. So I'm gonna give you full damage, which is what is it? 1d8.
D8, yeah.
1d8 plus 2. So you hit it for 10 immediately, and then you hit it for another 7. So you do 17 in total. That's on the first hit, right?
That's for the bite. So I bite it, and then that's for the claw. Right, I only have the bite in there, so.
They're all the same.
Right, so then the next one is going to be the slashing then.
Mm-hmm.
Slashing.
Do 3 more slashing.
1 more slashing. 20 for the slashing.
And then that last one misses. She still did 20 damage.
5. Because it's plus 2.
It already adds
Okay.
it in.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So it's 3. Yeah.
You did 20 damage in 1 round, so that's very good. Where's my turn order? Yeah. Alright.
Kill it.
Roland. No, you didn't kill it.
Scorpion.
Okay. I'm going to maintain concentration on this and do 2 more d12 of damage to this motherfucking big ass hyena.
Okie dokie.
19 damage.
Very nice.
Also, as I'll describe it, it's like a blue arcing lightning storm that's coming from my hands and kind of like hitting him and just stunning to him, and it's just staying there, and I'm maintaining focus on it.
He looks very bloodied and very unhappy and very charred right now from all the lightning that's hitting his face.
Yeah. Fuck his face with my lightning.
You're up.
Alright, and I... Ooh, so then like 6...
You can't actually see him from around the rock where you moved?
Yeah, I've just seen how far away it was. So, I'm going to cast Shillelagh. Oh wait, that's a bonus action. It is, yes. I'm going to cast Shillelagh on my Shillelagh. And then I'm going to run... Oh. So right about here. And actually, I'll just get behind, kind of like peeking behind this rock. And
Ethan, Ooh, sorry, I'm sorry.
And I'm going to throw one of my rocks at this guy.
Okie dokie.
And that is...
What was your question while he's doing that?
Each individual character's turn is 6 seconds, correct? Not...
Correct.
Alright, then I think my bolt would be running out soon. It's only up to 1 minute.
No, each round is 6 seconds.
Yeah, but each individual character counts as a round, I thought.
No.
No, so if it's a minute, you have it for like 10 turns.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I got confused on that.
20 hits for sure. And you do send that stone right through its head, and it drops down. There's no more.
And I'll call out, good shot, Beach!
I'm already like jumping around in a circle cheering.
Right.
You see that? I threw a rock at it.
You dropped him like a sack of potatoes.
Skipped something. Oh, I did skip. I skipped the baby hyenas. Whoops. Because I thought... Never mind. Anyway. Baracus.
Alright, so I will stay right where I am, and I'm gonna get revenge on him dodging the last and I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb at the same hyena I tried to attack last time.
Do you have that macroed or no?
It's gonna be, you have to roll a d20 for me. Great. 3d8.
Well, a 2 misses.
Son of a bitch.
So you guys see Baracus in all his glory from the kobold fight is somewhat of a failure against hyenas, and you can only assume that He's afraid of dogs. Shakul. The giant hyena in front of you is dead, as a rock sailed over your shoulder and cracked it in the face. But there are 2 more hyenas and now a giant scorpion harassing your friends.
Alright. I will move... Oh, that's the wrong thing. Right here. And I am just going to do a regular unarmed attack. What am I doing? And I have an advantage because of the or unless the fairy fire is gone.
Nope.
I don't know.
Nope.
Still up. You guys have advantage.
And
12 does hit, so you can hit the damage.
so now because that's because I don't have armor and it's unarmed, I get an extra attack.
Okay.
And again, advantage. So is that hit? I imagine.
Yes.
How did it gray out the how did it highlight the larger one?
Because the way his character sheet is set up is to question advantage, not auto roll advantage, the way yours does.
Oh, okay, okay.
And so he has to tell it to roll with advantage or not.
Oh, I see.
I don't know how to change that though. Is that your turn?
I think I will. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Scorpion is here. Scorpion. It's not like the dinosaur.
What else is new?
I turned the music up a little bit, but I don't know. It seems to be.
It's echoing through Brittany's computer.
Gotcha.
I can't turn it off. Tried to mute it.
What
All
web
right.
browser are you using?
Claw.
I'm using Chrome.
What's your armor class?
Armor class as a dino is 13.
13 hits.
So, Brittany, if you right-click on the tab,
I
roll
did, and I muted it, and it's not muting.
Brittany, you need to make a strength save.
Okay.
Is that the right number? 12. It needs to be a 12 or higher. I don't know why it says 10. Probably because I did it wrong. Oh yeah, I know what I did. Doink. Fixed. Brittany, you take 5 points of damage, and you are stuck in a scorpion claw.
Hey,
Oh shit.
Beach is also close enough. Eh. What's your AC?
11.
You take
I rolled really bad.
13. You take 13. Wow, sorry. No. You take 3 damage and make a strength save.
Alright. I can take 3 damage. Uh-oh.
DC 12. Beach, you are stuck in a scorpion claw. The rest of you look over as the scorpion climbing down off the cliff just picks up Aaron, picks up Beach, and just...
he does what?
And it has one more attack.
Oh my god!
Sorry.
Sorry if that was really loud.
4 to hit.
Strength save -1. 2. Oh.
There we go. Alright, I'm gonna read. Wait. Is that the right one?
My parents rolled really low on my strength.
There we go. Alright, 16.
Jesus.
16 against, and it's poking at Aaron. You take. Wait.
Well, what's the Deinonychus armor class? Oh, it's probably not that much.
It's
Not
13.
16.
Oh, it's only 13.
There we go. Alright,
Do you
so.
make the Constitution save or no?
Yeah, but I messed up that macro a little bit, so 1d10. No. 10 plus 2.
If I mute the tab, it
shit.
mutes. Just saying.
You take 12 piercing damage, and you also need to make a Constitution save of 12.
Yeah. You're not dead.
I hit 12.
How are you looking? Are you hurting?
So you gotta be hurting.
You took 12 damage.
You take 9 poison damage.
Oh, 9.
Oh, Jesus. 4d10.
If she transforms back out of Deinonychus form, is she still poisoned?
She's not. It doesn't poison you. It's just poison damage.
Oh, okay. I see.
And I think as
You probably are no longer a Deinonychus. Because you just took
21?
you just took 12, 9.
oh, never mind.
You just took 21.
Plus the other 3?
Yeah.
I'm not a
You
dino.
You took 24 in total. What's the
24.
dino's health?
I'm at 20. My hit points are 26.
What's the dinosaur's health though? What's the Deinonychus health?
My dino is 26.
Oh, then you are still a dino with 2 health left then.
No, I'm not, because you hit me with 5 from something. The claw.
Yeah, it was...
Oh yeah, the 3 was to beach. So I hit you for 20.
So you were just popped out. She's
Yeah,
hasn't even
just
26.
turned into-
5, 12, and 9.
26.
Yeah.
So she
So
pops
you
out.
are no longer a dino, but you are alive. You are full. You don't take any real damage.
Big deal. Chilling, you know?
And now it's the 2 hyenas. And they are. Yep. Okie dokie. So we have bite against Brolin. 15.
Yep, that hits.
Come on. Just one.
Okay. I'll take that.
And a bite against Shakul for 18. That hits. You take 6. Aaron, you're up.
Hey, what can I do within the claw? Anything?
You need to make a DC 12 to free yourself.
Is that an action?
That is an action. Or you can just stay in the claw and,
Spells.
attack.
Alright, so can
Is it-
I make a saving throw, and then if it fails, then can I do, like, my spells?
Nope. It's an
No.
action. It's an action to try to save. It's an action to try to get out. You would have a bonus action afterwards if you have anything to do with that. I think.
I can turn into, like, on my saving throw, whatever, on my bonus action, I can turn into another animal.
Yes, but that animal will still be grappled.
That's fine.
And are you at disadvantage if you attack while grappled?
I don't know.
No.
Okay.
Alright, I would know. What do I have to roll?
I have advantage to hit you,
Oh, okay.
but you're not at disadvantage. I don't think.
Okay.
Your speed is 0.
Right. Aaron, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
Your speed is 0. Yeah, that's all.
So do I roll a d12 then?
Yep. No, D20, strength save. Just strength save. It has to be higher than 12.
Okay. So strength save.
Mm-hmm.
Click on your strength saving throw, top left character sheet. Yeah.
Nope. You stay grappled.
Fuck me. All right, I'm gonna turn into a fucking direwolf then.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys all watch it as the scorpion is now holding a direwolf.
Hey.
Brolin.
All right. Upon seeing everybody I love being
I'm gonna die.
I'm going to cast probably my biggest and strongest spell at the scorpion's face with Scorching Ray. What that is it's 3 rays. Each is a d20 plus 5, so I'm going to roll 3 d20s in a row. So, and then add 5, so 24.
That'll hit.
16.
That'll hit.
And 10.
That'll miss.
Okay, so each ray that hits does 2d6 of damage. So I'm just going to roll 4d6 damage.
Fair enough.
It does 14 damage.
Very nice. So
And so it's 14 damage to its face. And it's fire damage. I don't know if that has an effect on this particular scorpion, but that's that.
it does not. All right.
Shit.
You're up. Scorpion just got hit by 2 rays of fire, and a third one whizzed past it, and the scorpion kind of got hit, and now it's just went back and hissed.
I'm gonna
towards
have to. I'm
rope.
gonna have to
It didn't let
try
you
to
go.
break out. I have to.
DC 12.
Shit. Come on, Lord baby Jesus. Yes!
That'll do it.
Oh my god. All right. Do I have full movement speed?
Yes, you have. It's your action. You still have a bonus action and your move.
Yep.
But if you move, it gets an attack of opportunity.
Oh shit.
If you're in range.
Is it because it's an action to disengage, not a bonus action? Well, shit. He's just gonna fucking scoop me up again.
Possible.
I'm so dead. Yeah. I'm. Is there any point to this? No. I guess that's my action. That's it. That's my turn. I'm staying right there.
Baracus.
Damn it.
Hold on, he's fucking making stupid ass decisions.
No, I'm not. But I have decision. I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb again at 2nd level, but at the Scorpion this time.
How many spell slots do you have left?
What?
I have 4 1st level and 3 2nd level.
Okay. Then
Yeah,
just
he's
make-
only
just make-
casting 2, yeah.
I know you have cast 2. Just make sure you're tracking them.
Well, I've only cast 1 because Acid Splash is a cantrip.
Oh,
Gotcha.
that's true.
All right. Chromatic Orb, 2nd level.
Yes. So I have to roll a d20 then, right?
Yes.
Nice.
That hits.
And then I have to roll 3d8 damage.
You used Chromatic Orb.
Chromatic Orb, 2nd level, he said.
Choose acid, cold, fire, lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What type of damage are you doing?
Acid.
Acid? Alright. So, you all see Baracus shoot another orb of acid. This one actually he finds its mark, and that hyena just dissolves.
Oh, he did it as scorpion.
Oh, yeah, I did.
You hit the scorpion?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
That's what he
and-
said.
Oh.
Yeah, he did.
Then a wave of acid washes over the scorpion.
It's 4d8. My bad.
because it's second level, so I add 1 more D8 onto it. I forgot about that.
I'm gonna penalize you next time you do that.
Sorry. 20.
All right.
hours.
Claim your kill.
Yay! So, throw a ball of acid and hits a scorpion right in the face. As he dissolves, I yell out, "Haha! Take that, mother trucker!"
So the direwolf Aaron is now free because the scorpion is dead. There are still 2 hyenas there on the field with you guys. Shakul.
Shakul focuses 1 and uses a unarmed attack
Okie dokie.
with advantage.
11 hits.
And
All
then
right.
has the flurry of blows.
Well,
I
that
guess I
one
should-
kills.
Oh, that one kills. All right. Well,
Mhm.
never mind. Oh, what a
That
waste
5.
of a key.
The 5 will kill.
All right. Great.
Oh, you didn't use the key. You didn't flurry of blows because you didn't. So you didn't
so
burn
it
a key
doesn't.
point.
So it actually doesn't earn it. Okay. It focuses. Okay. Good to know. Wonderful. All right. That's the. I guess can I move since I didn't?
Yeah, you can move.
Then I will.
You still have a bonus action too.
Bonus action. No, that's true. But it can be used on. I guess I didn't realize it could be used on the different targets.
I don't know if flurry of blows can. I'll say it can.
But I have the monk bonus action from striking with,
Yeah.
being unarmed. So I think that's what I could do. So I'll just move over here. And so we're saying that I can use.
Yeah, I'll let you. You can.
I don't care either way. I don't if it's
Flurry of blows. Is it a bonus action to flurry of blows?
This wouldn't be flurry
Yes.
of blows technically.
What is it?
It would be let me. Sorry, bear with me. It's unarmed. I have too many things here. I have like a million tabs open here.
You can't do it if you move. You can do it if a target, but it has to be the immediate thing following your action.
For flurry
Just
of
to
blows?
whatever. I'm just reading it, but yeah,
Or so it says
whatever Ethan says.
If you're unarmed or wielding monk weapons and not wearing armor or wielding a shield, you can if you use the attack action with an unarmed strike, you can make 1 unarmed strike as a bonus action. But
I think he said about two-handed fighting.
No, I'm talking about.
I don't know.
martial
Just
arts.
you
I'm
make an
talking about
attack.
Martial arts.
Make your
so-
attack.
All right.
Yes, it's basically two-handed fighting for monks.
Oh, okay.
6 misses though.
Why do I suck?
You guys watch Shakul punch one dog in the head and it drops, and he goes over and kicks over the other dog and just flies, just right over this. This is a very agile, dodgy dog. And seeing all its friends dead, it's going to disengage and turn tail and run.
Bitch.
Question. Warcaster is my feat and trait. Can I still cast at it even though it's disengaged, or does that completely eliminate that?
Disengage just means you don't get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay, because then that's what it would have been. It would have been an attack of opportunity. Okay.
But I mean, it's still there if you wanted to run it down. But it is
Oh, yeah.
leading now.
Oh, this thing.
Aaron, it's your turn.
It's left. Oh, that one?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's running away because everybody it knows just died.
It's dad, it's brothers, it's scorpion friend.
Bad. So, I have a speed of 50.
You're a dire wolf right now.
So, I have a speed of 50. I'll go get it, I guess.
One dog. One dog.
Fuck it,
Is
man.
it dog fighting?
Yeah. And I'm going to roll a d20.
You don't need to do that, right? You already have it in here.
Great. Fuck is it? Here.
There you go. 12 will hit.
And then I go back into the chat.
There you go.
Nice.
And that will
Right.
kills it immediately because it has 10 health.
Awesome. Oh, bite its fucking head off.
All right. So, you guys are now once again alone, side of a mountain.
I'll tell Beach. Hey, Beach, you're pretty good with chemicals and stuff, right?
Yeah? Maybe?
Why don't you see if you can extract some poison from that scorpion's tail?
I mean, I deal mostly with plants. But I'll try.
Plant, scorpion.
Anybody have anything to put it in other than just my hands?
You have those vials from your potion making kit.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Alright, I'll go over and I'll milk the scorpion.
You should have 6, and I believe you made 1 potion, so you have 5 glass vials remaining.
Okay.
You can do survival or nature to see if you can get anything off the scorpion.
Okay.
Can I use?
Yeah, I'll say 17
Can I
is good.
assist him? Oh, okay.
I mean, he got a 17
Now,
either
why
way.
do I have +5 on D&D Beyond and +3 here?
For what? You have +5 on
Oh,
survival.
I clicked on the wrong thing. That's why. That's fine. Perfect. Great.
17. Yeah, you can get a vial of scorpion venom for use at a later time.
Okay.
You
I'm just gonna give it to
17. I'll say you get 2 if you want it.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna give him to Brolin. Here you go.
Oh, thank you. And I will add that to my inventory then.
Inventory. Does anybody else want to skin a hyena or something? Maybe you need a fur cap.
That's not really my jam.
I will look around to see where the scorpion came from. If there is any indication of a lair or a nest that he might have had something in.
The hole he came up from is kind of collapsed in on itself. There's nothing indicating that there's anywhere you could get.
Does somebody want to run check on that body that the hyenas were eating?
Oh yeah, that's right. Also, is anybody hurting? Everybody feeling okay?
I'm fantastic.
I almost died.
I took 1 hit point. I think Shakul took a couple hits.
Didn't take it.
Yeah, negligible damage.
Alright, well, I'm gonna use, oh wait, am I? Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna use Magic Good Berry, and I'm gonna make a bunch of berries.
I think you have some berries from last time. Do they go?
Yep, they die after 24
Okay.
hours.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm gonna make 10 berries. I'm gonna eat 3. And say, anybody else want some
I will
magic
eat
berries
one
for health?
to heal my 1 hit point.
Alright. I got 6 berries. Anybody's hurting. If not, I'm keeping them.
Sure.
May I have 4?
There you go. Alright, so basically everybody has...
Everybody should be about full health,
Yeah.
probably. The carcass that they were eating is just an unidentifiable animal carcass. It's not. They weren't mauling a human to death over here. It's just
Aw.
they found something. They hunted something down and they were eating it up here.
And we destroyed their family.
Question, Ethan, up for DM discretion before
Sure.
I take it out of my inventory or not. That small knife that I threw at the waterfall, I don't know, remember if I said I picked it up or not. It was my intention, but if not, then I will
Yeah,
take it out
you
of my
did.
inventory.
It was like a boomerang. It came right back to you.
Yeah. Alright, that's it.
A
So I'm
magical
checking that
waterfall.
'cause it's on my inventory. Alright.
All right, well, let's keep exploring. That was fun.
All right. So you guys continue down this mountain. It's fairly uneventful for the rest of the trip, rest of the way down.
Any other, like, yeah, I was gonna say, just keep an eye out for any other things of note, like any off the beaten pathway trails or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a split right here.
They both sides of the split seem to head down the mountain. It's just if you want to head to the east or to the west.
Well, do you guys want to keep going, or do you want to see if Robo Butler will send us back to Peacwood?
Oh yeah.
Or close?
Keep going.
Yeah, let's just check out the rest of this pathway, and then once it seems like we're on the straight and narrow, we can just teleport back at any time. I just want to keep searching for what we can.
You do not have a teleport crystal.
Right.
So how are we gonna get back?
You can walk.
Your current
Wait, what did we use the teleport crystal for?
To get
you
back.
came from Coltharone to the Tomb of Kings.
Oh yeah, we're right near the Tomb of Kings still. Okay, my bad. I'm losing my mind. We just
Right.
went through that little path.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can always walk back to the teleport. I mean, not the teleport, the portal, and get back to Peacwood. I believe, maybe.
How is he gonna get us back to Peacwood?
Well, we can go through his portal, but then we'd have to trek back to Coltharon on foot.
No, we don't even have to necessarily go back to Coltharon on foot
That's what
We
we
have
got
that
the Raven for.
to send
Oh.
back the message.
Fair enough.
All right, who wants to lead the way? Where are we going?
Oh, give one of them good berries to that Raven, just so we have something to eat.
All right, well, whenever you catch up, I'll be sure to do that. Since you're just shouting down the mountain at us.
Oh, my bad. Whoops.
Yelling down the mountain.
I was trying to fix my inventory and make sure everything was in
What's his name?
order.
Alright.
His name is Poe.
Get over here,
Sorry,
Poe.
right now.
And I hold out my finger for Poe to come, and I'm holding berries in my other hand.
It flies over to you.
All right, and I kind of lead him onto my shoulder, and I feed him the two other berries I have.
I almost died. In real life.
Please
Okay.
don't die, Ira.
Oh god. Okay. All right. He eats one. What are you guys doing?
I'm waiting for someone to. All right, fine.
I'm
I'll
gonna
go.
pass. I'm gonna
I go
pass.
east.
I'm gonna follow this way. Yes. I thought we were all going this way. I thought we decided that we were going this way.
All right.
We are going this way.
That leads you down
To that.
the mountain.
Okay.
So you went to the east. So you're you were east of the blue dot at the base of the mountain. And to the south, you do see the riverbed, or the river, and the familiar start of the forest of Peacwood.
Alright, well, fuck that. Let's head back into the place where we came from. I didn't know if there was more to this mountain pass. I wanted to
Yeah.
see.
I know.
Alright.
I also just remembered we don't know how to get to Peacwood.
Yeah, so we have to go to the portal.
You came from Peacwood. You guys traveled this far.
Oh, that's right. We could find the cave, right? Could we find the underground passage that we used to get out of Peacwood?
I don't think so.
Would-
It's
would we know where
magically
that
covered
was?
and we have no way to detect. Well, I could detect magic, but
Yeah,
I would just be
it's-
walking blindly detecting magic.
It would be. It would take some work to try and refine the exact tunnel you took out.
Well,
But
shit, guys.
Possible.
Let's go consult Robo Butler.
Yeah.
So we're going back over.
We want to just say we walk all the way back, yeah.
and I'm not mistaken, I put it down in my notes, but Kashyyyk had said that he would temporarily hold off on the attacks, right?
Yes,
Okay, I just wanted that way I can tell the Empress that
until
for
they
now.
can mingle,
Until they can make
until they can come to an agreement.
yes.
So you guys enter back into the Tomb of Kings, and Robe, the autonomous servant, is wandering around cleaning various things. It's been a while since he was awake, so he's just been cleaning the whole time you were in Coltherone, and he's still cleaning now, and he's kind of sweeping as you walk up the what are now white stone steps to the start of the actual carved out location. He says, "Welcome back." What?
We almost just died on water. No big deal.
Oh, good.
While
But-
I was drinking.
He says, "Welcome back. Is there anything I can do for you?"
Yeah,
Make
can
this
you
place
use that
look real
teleporter
nice.
gate thing to get us into Peacwood?
He stares at you for a moment, and his eyes flash the blue light again. And says, "I believe I can get you close to Peacewood, but there is something blocking me from getting you inside."
That works.
Oh,
I mean, Park, woof woof.
yeah, as long as you get us as close as you can and tell us what direction it is in relation. We'll be good.
I cannot promise a proper location, only that you will be within 100 yards of the city.
Well, that kind of sucks, but
Wait,
that's fine.
Hold on. Does it be somebody has message? Somebody can send message, not like animal message, but just like message.
I believe Aaron has message, I think.
It's a spell. Messenger. It's like in my spells for today.
It's not in your spells for today.
I have animal messenger in my spells for today, and it's only 30.
Because I was gonna say, I think there's message. Maybe we can take a long rest here before we go, and you can change your spells up. But if you can have message, then I think we might be able to send a telepathic message to the Empress to see if there's a way that we can get back entrance into Peacewood. That's something we didn't really clarify.
I think based on what Erin said about her experience on the walls with a druid, we just have to walk into it.
Yeah.
You just can't see it.
I don't think that's the.
She walked in and out, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but also they are expecting us, and they know who we are, so they already I think just me thinking, walk in, they're not gonna be like, no, you can't come in, doink, no.
Yeah, but it's a matter of finding it.
Yeah, we'll be cool. If it's within 100 yards, I'll just fly around or something and run into it.
Okay.
We'll be fine.
All right, Robo
All right.
Butler, lead the way.
So you guys gather into the portal room. I'm not going to make you move all the way down there. Don't worry about it.
I'm racing Shakul.
You guys stand in the portal room as the autonomous servant sort of I didn't realize the music was still playing and it threw me off.
I didn't either.
So he places his hand at the same spot on the portal. The mist rises up just the way it did the first time. And the pool clears and it just shows a forest. You recognize the forest as Peacewood, but it's really a nondescript location as to where you're stepping into. And he looks back at you all and goes, "It is ready. It is with Peacewood should be 100 yards southeast."
Why, thank you, Robo Butler. You are truly a great friend.
I'm gonna bid him farewell and hope to see him again soon. Because as of right now, we have no way back here unless we book it. I mean, hoof it.
Oh yeah, you have no more crystals. Shit. Well,
I will be preparing a crystal for you. One should be ready within next week.
How are we
All
gonna
right.
get it?
we'll come back here.
I
Oh.
can come to you.
Oh,
That's fantastic. You'll find us within a week?
Yes, as long as you maintain the crystals I gave you in the first time.
yeah.
Still got
Got 'em.
those?
Yeah.
I can trace those. I will find you once
Nice.
the teleportation crystals are ready.
I love you, Robo Butler.
Does he know love?
All right, and I salute Robo Butler
still-
and
he's
jump
not-
through the portal.
Okay.
I'm also jumping through that portal.
Jumping through.
All right. So you guys are 100 yards northwest of Peacwood.
I'm gonna lick my finger and hold
At
it up
least-
to the air. And
That's
point,
what he told you.
And I'm gonna
he said
point
it-
to
he said
what
it-
I'm. Oh,
It should
that's fine.
be 100 yards southeast.
Are we just in the fort, like the deep dark forest?
As far as you can tell, you're in the deep dark forest.
All right.
All right.
Since it is, you set out from Coltherone around noon. Your adventures on the side of the mountain with the hyenas and everything. And did you guys take a long rest in the Tomb of Kings or no?
No.
No.
Okay, so it is about 4 o'clock now.
Okay.
It's been about 4 hours since you left Coltherone, and the sun is setting. There's still some light in the forest, but you guys also once again hear the familiar singing trees, the song that hums within Peacwood.
Ah, it feels so good to be back.
Can we follow the sound? Does it sound like it's coming from a specific direction?
It's kind of all
All around.
over.
I'm gonna say, let me see where we are, and I'm gonna use my second wild shape and turn into an eagle
Okay.
and take to the skies. And I want to try to fly southeast, which I'm guessing I can tell by the sun.
Yeah. Are you above the tree line?
Yes, I'm gonna fly well above the tree line.
Okay. So
Get
make a perception check with your sight, the eagle sight, which I think he gets advantage on.
Bird's eye view. I do. I'll just do roll 20. Dun, dun, dun. Where's my eagle? Faster perception, advantage on this. Sorry. $16 plus 4, it's a 20. Oh, and I might as well just. Okay, fine. So that's a 20.
So you don't see anything.
I'm just flying that
except-
direction, hoping to go through the bubble.
As high up as you are, you're over the bubble. It seems from as far as you traveled, we'll say you're able to safely travel at least 200 yards.
Well, so I'm sorry. So I know I'm not gonna be able to see it because it's hidden from sight. But can I? I was imagining I was going above the trees, hoping to physically run into this.
Yeah. So you're not like way.
I'm not way in the sky. I'm above the tree
Okay,
line.
I
just-
heard you say bird's eye view, so I assumed you were like.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. I know I can't see it. I was hoping to just
Okay, gotcha.
trial and error,
So
go
as
there
you-
in that
as
direction
you
fast.
As you fly southeast, you very suddenly burst through this invisible barrier and are in Peacwood. You almost slam into the wall. You're just above it. And when I say just above it, like your feathers touch the wall as you go
All right, I'm gonna turn around, fly back, and relay where and try to find everybody. Hopefully, I can.
Yeah, I'll say as long as they weren't moving, you're able to find them easily and
And I'll land,
lead
turn
them
back
in the
into
right direction.
into beach, and I will. All right, I found it. It's there, southeast, just like Robo Butler said.
All right, let's go.
As you guys move in the confirmed proper direction, you come to this point in the forest where the trees are too dense to pass, and it's almost like they're forcing you to go to the right or to the left. This is almost exactly the point where you hit the wall, Beach. So based on what you know of the city and you know of the enchantments around it protecting it, you guys can assume safely that you're standing at the wall and you just got to figure out how to get inside of it and over it.
I'm gonna push on whatever tree trunk is closest to the edge, and 2 hands on it, and just try to push my way in.
You're pushing through a tree.
It's a
It
real.
could be a barrier. It's an invisible barrier. I don't know.
It feels like a real tree, and it doesn't give.
Okay.
No, there was a huge wall surrounding the whole city.
Okay.
I think this is the wall. We could try to circle around, but that might take forever. I mean, I can. Ooh, who can climb? I can help someone.
As you guys are standing at the base of the wall, above you in the trees, you hear a rustling, and dropping down to the floor is a large black panther with yellow eyes.
Wait, hold on. Question. What was the time span from when we got?
What?
When was the time? How long did it take for the time when I turned into a direwolf to when we are now?
You're not a direwolf anymore.
It's been over an hour.
You can break the wild shape at will.
I know, but what I'm asking is how long? Was it over an hour?
Yeah. I don't understand.
Because I wanted to see if when the panther
Anyway.
dropped down, I was still a direwolf or not.
No.
I was wondering. Thanks.
I don't understand why that's relevant. But okay.
If they can, she would his dog.
Thank you.
I'm assuming that was her train of thought.
Thank you.
Well, you recognize the panther,
Yeah, that's right.
Aaron.
It's your buddy,
What was his name again?
No one else would recognize him.
Peleus.
Him again.
I'm on guard and I raise a finger gun.
It's written in my other book. What's his name?
Peleus.
Tim just said it.
Peleus. Look at him and be like, "Hey, Peleus, it's from our adventure that the Empress had sent us on, and we're trying to get back in, obviously."
He does not drop the wild shape, but he does seem to acknowledge remembering who you are and everything and recognizing your friends, and he's just starts to move along the side of the tree wall and looks back at you all and kind of like waits for you to follow.
Let's go. This really cool like tree thing, and it's gonna lift us up and everything. So let's just go.
He leads you around to there's a small kind of gap between the roots of some of the trees, and he walks through it. And as you all pass through, it's a doorway type opening in the wall that allows for one person to pass through at a time. And there are 2 elven guards as you come through, standing on either side, just kind of seeing who comes through and making sure they're supposed to be there. And as the panther comes through, they snap to attention. And then you guys all follow through, and they look at you, but they see the panther, and they kind of just assume that if you're with him, you're fine. But you are in the familiar site of Peacwood. Come on. Doink.
Oh,
I'm moving
yeah.
back here because
Look
I
at that
just
place.
Oh, it's so good to be home, guys.
Right?
Let's listen to that sweet music, sweet tree music.
Chief.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, Baracus, you never been here. It's so
I've just
great.
never been.
all the trees are alive and they sing to you. It's a great song. We gotta show
Yes.
you our house.
The houses are
Baracus. You hear a melody playing. You hear a constant kind of choir singing. And as they explain to you, it's the trees themselves are singing a soothing enchantment at all times that keeps the main city of Peacwood both hidden and truly peaceful. There's pretty much no crime in this city, and that's due in large part to this enchantment that's always playing. And it's not a hidden thing. It's not like the Matrix where the townspeople don't know what's going on. They know what's happening, and they just enjoy it because it keeps things happy. And they do have the free will to leave whenever they so choose. But as you step through, Peleus kind of trots off into the city and leaving you to your own. You guys are somewhat familiar, and you would be able to find the house that you were given, assuming it's if that's where you wanted to go.
Well, we might as well talk to the Empress first, right? That's why we came here.
Maybe we should. Do we have anything that we want to get our bearings together and talk about at the house first, or do we want to just go up there? Do we know exactly what we're gonna say and everything?
Well, I'm not saying anything. I don't care.
All right.
have anything to say. I kind of just wanted to go hang out with Peleus. Kind of missed him.
All right, I'll do the talking then. Unless
Aaron, you almost fought us to get back here to talk to the Empress.
Yeah, but now I don't really care because I'm at home. Really wanted to do.
All right.
It's that music. It's just got her.
She's just happy not to care about anything.
I have a friend. Hey.
Well, I think we should go talk to the Empress first.
All right, fine. I'll go with you guys to the Empress.
I'll tell her, but she doesn't know me, so I'm not gonna really say anything.
As you guys are standing there kind of discussing what to do, you see Peleus coming back, and next to him is familiar face of Sarge, and the drow mage in training, Kershite.
Guys, I miss you so much.
And that is where we're going to leave off tonight.
Oh! Hang out with my people.